Hi, today from Budapest in Hungary. Today we'll be talking about a certain non-intuitive approach that billionaires have in respect to the goals. How do they approach goals and how is it different from millionaires? How the most successful entrepreneurs, the richest people in the world approach goals. See you after break. Hi again from Budapest. Behind me you can see the Buda side, the other side of the Danube River. Here the Royal Castle, behind it Old Town. So, goal setting. There's a lot to know about goal setting, and I have been talking about that in many videos, and just go back and find out about how to set goals, what kind of goals you need to set, and so on and so on. But today we'll be talking about a very special aspect of that most people, and including millionaires, are doing wrongly. I will talk about how billionaires approach it. As you may know, I founded and I run a billionaire club. I know personally $40 billionaires, and I wrote a book, The $1 Billion Secret, about billionaire psychology, how they think and act, where I included 21 self-made billionaires. But let's come back to our topic. Most people, most successful people, they set their goals. Of course, they set long-term and short-term goals. Long-term goals, we are talking about goals that you need years and years to achieve. Sometimes they are just outrageous goals. You don't know if you achieve them. You work for years on them to achieve them. Maybe it's a life work to achieve these goals. And then the question is, what happens when you achieve this goal? Most people say, okay, now I have such a great success. This is my dream that came true. Now I will enjoy this success. I will make a short stop, maybe take a rest, relax a little bit, and then I will try to stay on the top as long as possible. When I have reached the top that I had set out to reach, I want, of course, to indulge in it as long as possible and protect it and defend it. I want to stay on top as long as possible. So these people, they just want to stay there. But billionaires, the most successful entrepreneurs, the richest people in the world, they have a different approach to that. They realize that after the top, it goes only down. And there is no way of trying to stay on the top, to to hesitate or to relax and try to stay in this imbalanced position, so to say, because it's very hard to stay on a summit. In every direction, when you go, in every direction you go, it goes down. So what to do? What they do is to set an even greater goal and an even more outrageous goal, and they realize in order to reach that goal, they will need to go down into the valley to climb another mountain. And what does it mean to go down in the valley? It means to take risk, to invest, to put in a lot of work, effort, and there will be a lot of pain on the way to do that. And maybe they won't even reach the next mountain. But they know this is the only way to actually achieve even more, to motivate them. First of all, personal motivation. Right? Stay motivated, stay driven. Because if you say, okay, I have achieved everything I wanted, and there is no next goal. So even before you reach the summit, but you know you will reach it, find the next goal and set the next goal. Because they realize otherwise you just lose your motivation, you get demotivated, you lose your grip, you lose your drive, and you can't go further. But there is more to that. This is not only the psychological dimension. This is also the, let's say, a market dimension, economic dimension to that. I will give you some examples in order for you to understand it better. Let's take financial markets. Let's take either the stock market or maybe the crypto market. Many of you are in the crypto market. Maybe some of you are in the stock market. In the markets generally, the companies that are the most successful, with the highest valuation, they always communicate the North Star. There is always something that they are on the way of doing, right? They are on the way to reaching this or other goal, even a bigger goal, right? When they have reached one, even before they reach this one, they will find or they will communicate another one. Why? Because the stock markets, the markets, they are forward-looking, meaning everything that sells is in the future, not in the past or in the present. Why? Because there is no surprise, no expectation about the things that are in the past or that were in the past or are in the present. Meaning they are priced in already. So there is no hype. You can't move anybody to buy a stock or an asset in crypto market if there is no development to expect for the futures they have. They are priced in already. So people buy. So there is increasing demand, or there is demand in the market only if they expect some development, some progress. If there is a huge vision that this project will realize that this product will achieve or provide. So, for example, in crypto market, it's a bad strategy to sell the features that they are already in the product, right? There are many products that have many great features and they have delivered these features, but they have a low valuation. But there are other projects like Cardano, and I'm not encouraging you to invest in Cardano. I haven't invested myself, so full disclaimer, it's not a commercial or whatever for Cardano. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not advising you or encouraging you to invest. But Cardano, for example, they are extremely good in communicating a long-term vision without actually realizing that vision. So they are the slowest in progressing to realize this vision. So they are like keeping the fire alive as long as possible and making small steps, but of course being very credible with that, being very convincing with that. And so people, the investors or the community members, they are hyped by this long-term vision that this project has set out to achieve. And as soon as they achieve a very small step, they communicate even a bigger vision and so on to make this fire even stronger, bigger, and so on. So this is, you would say, okay, this is financial markets. What about like real economy, real companies? Let's take the example of Elon Musk. Elon Musk is the richest person in the world right now, and he is probably one of the best entrepreneurs in history. And what he does, why did he reach such a high values? That outrageous valuations of his companies, of Tesla, of SpaceX. How did he do it? Well, he always communicates a long-term vision, long time before this vision will be achieved. And he has always a North Star that he is aiming to. There is always something that his companies and he himself is out to achieve, to another summit he wants to climb. For example, when with Tesla, he communicated this self-driving car mission long time ago. But they, like maybe 10 years ago already, but there are still no self-driving cars. They are self-driving in some circumstances, in some areas, but it is not rolled out. It's not generally available. It's not a ready product. It hasn't been introduced to the market, but this vision was communicated 10 years ago already. And then it was maybe scaled down first time, then improved a little bit, and so on and so on. The same with Cybertruck. Elon Musk went out and presented a Cybertruck and promised so many features of that product, of that car. But Cybertruck isn't realized yet, and even if it is introduced, if it is realized, it won't have all the features that were promised. Some of the features will be there, but there will be the vision to deliver the next features, to improve on the features they have. And of course, he will immediately communicate another huge vision, maybe of monopolizing the transcontinental transportation, whatever. This way, he keeps all the stakeholders engaged and motivated and driven. And stakeholders, with stakeholders, I mean, of course, his customers, his investors, his employees, his maybe deliverers, his business friends. So there are a lot of people somehow engaged in that vision, and they want this vision to get realized. They support these projects, they get hyped, they get motivated, they get excited about that. And the same is with SpaceX. First, Elon Musk said, we will build a reusable rocket. As soon or even before he managed to build a reusable rocket, he communicated a vision that will last for 20, 30, maybe 50 years. Vision to go to Mars first. Then he doubled up on that vision to colonize Mars, to put colonies on Mars, and so on and so on and so on. So he makes sure the visions, the motivation doesn't run out of fuel. And that's what builds the long-term valuation of his companies. Cardano is top 10 cryptocurrency by market cap. How did they build such a valuation with so little functionality, let's say? Yeah, because they communicated even bigger goals, and they are always on that mission to achieve these goals. Of course, you have to deliver. But the thing is, as soon or even before you reach the summit, before you reach your long-term vision, communicate a new one, even greater, even more outrageous one. In your business projects, but also in your life, for yourself to get motivated, to stay motivated. So I wonder, what is your big goal? What is your North Star that you are aiming to achieve? The long-term vision, your life work. Write about this in the comments below. I hope you like this video. Give me a thumb up. If not, thumb down. Subscribe if you haven't. Share this video with your loved ones, with your friends. One day they will thank you for that. I talk here a lot about doing great, impossible things in life and business, about how the best entrepreneurs in our world think and act, how our self-made billionaires think and act. So if you like this video, you will certainly like my other videos. I invite you to watch them. That's it for today from Budapest, Hungary. Wish you a fantastic day. Let's do something extraordinary today.